Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. Welcome to the stream guys. We are back to our 4-2 formation guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway
Like the
very
stream
soon.
guys.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Messi, good strong midfield running here. He's cut it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, and they have every right to be.
And here's Raul. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. That'll be a throw-in. Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Odegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Raul chasing after it. Raul. India still without a single shot on target. And he's found a way past. It's there!
Good goal by Kylian Mbappe.
They forced the
Their
error
first goal,
and
guys.
extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
After 29 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. India
Have fired
Kylian
themselves in front.
Mbappe.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim and crosses. And it's Soboslai. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul. Eder Militao gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe is onto this.
When you're watching, do subscribe, guys.
Hit half
Like the
time.
stream also.
A very combative, competitive half with just the
Like the
one
stream, guys.
decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I think on the whole the team
Just a
linked
quick
up very
reminder
well
today,
and has been
please
organised,
refrain from
hence their
parking
position.
outside
They
this
can afford to
stadium.
be a
Thank you
little
very much for
braver
your
with the ball, I
cooperation.
think. Something they'll be told many
Stream
times,
here and
I'm
watch us
sure,
on to like
during
guys.
the interval.
India go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Like the stream, guys. When you're watching, do subscribe also.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
This looks promising. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thuram. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Mbappe given the lift of his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Bayer Leverkusen really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
They've won a corner.
Like the stream, guys. When you're watching, do subscribe also.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
It's their
Raul.
second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 22, Batistuta.
Terrific header! He's scored!
Good header, guys.
There seemed no way back, but they are level. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Into the last quarter of an hour. In with the challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for a runner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution on
Like the
field.
stream, guys.
Number
If you're new
7,
watching, do subscribe also.
Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Neymar.
And it's Hazard.
Number
And the through ball.
27, Serginho.
Tries a shot! Yes!
Finally, guys.
Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
India take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
4 added minutes on the board. Now, can they get him away? Taken back almost at once. And Batistuta! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day.
If you're new watching, do subscribe, guys. And like the stream also. స్ట్రీమ్ ఎవరైనా వాచ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే లైక్ చేయండి గైస్. అలాగే ఇంకెవరైనా సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోకపోతే సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి. ఆల్రెడీ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకుంటే మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్కి కూడా సజెస్ట్ చేయండి గైస్.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he plays one through. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. The player's body language here
starting
is
learner
red
guy,
It is
red card
not
guys,
looking great
opponent
at
game.
all. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous... Messi! And we have our very first corner. Raul gets it away. That's a lovely pass. Bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rijkaard. Rice. And it's Azar. Now it's Pedri. Dink through. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is ended up in no man's land. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And this is Hazard. Bernardo Silva. Delivered. He gets big! Oh, it's come off the upright. Cleared without complication. Now it's Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Drilled in low. Chance to shoot!
India are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
An instinctive delivery. Oh, they could be caught out here. Flings in across. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Pedri. And it's Pedri.
There will be one
Shapes the shoot! It's there!
Good goal by
Well,
Raul.
it's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed
Like the stream,
mindsets
guys.
and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That was a given. It always was.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor.
And that's it for the first half.
Half time,
A
guys.
breathless
Scores are
ending.
1-0.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness.
When you're
perhaps,
watching,
the
do
only
subscribe
things
guys
lacking.
and like the stream also.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are... Great chance! He has...
Another good goal by Kylian Mbappe, guy.
2 up now, and they are cruising. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Right card! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
India clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that was vital. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, nice touch. Azar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. And he shoots!
Good goal by Lionel Messi.
Utopia! And they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitutions taking place.
He's having a shot! India are closing in on a comfortable win. And here's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He can get that clear. Park Ji-sung looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. Park Ji-sung. And this is Azar. Now there's a fine ball. Real chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. That's the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Raul taking in the accolades, having been...
Like the stream, guys. If any new watching, do subscribe also. If you are already subscribed to my channel, then support, then suggest to your friends.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the
everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is
Like the stream, guys.
definitely up for it. Let's
If any
hope
new
we get a
watching, do
contest
subscribe
worthy
also.
of the setting. So it's away we go then. Liverpool have chosen to line up 5-4-1 here, it seems.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Knocks it into space. Now that's well seen too. More and more pressure on the ball here.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Short changes him with that pass. Bellingham. And it's Ribery.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Neymar. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now he's off and running. Could move up a gear here. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pedri. Elise is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Elise. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Marquinhos is the... And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They
Like the stream,
cancel
guys.
each other out in the first
If
period.
any new watching, do
Let us see
subscribe
what
also.
the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicked it back promptly. Now, can they get him away? And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. What a throw in. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Ribéry. Can he latch on to this? And the shot! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Liverpool have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ball's gone out of play. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Ribéry. Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Played into space. Nuno Mendes. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Some resolute defending there. India must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Olise. Oh, good spread. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.
గెలిస్తేనేమో 20 పాయింట్స్ కూడా రావు గైస్, ఓడిపోతేనేమో -30 పాయింట్స్.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more...
Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball. Great chance! Cleared away. That's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Milan have reclaimed it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's going to go a long way. Pedri. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Van Basten has a look and plays it forward. De Bruyne. Neymar wins the duel this time. Tries to play it through. Cleared without complication. Referee's given a throw. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Costa Curta.
India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Stop from Courtois!
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar gets it away. Messi. Now it's Raul. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute
showed
added
plenty
time.
of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pass is just off target. Azar, and it's Van Basten. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Azar can see things others simply cannot. And here's Azar. And this is Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goes for a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Van Basten. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. 75 minutes played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here. Chance! It's hit the upright. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
India are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Like the stream, guys. If you're new watching, do subscribe also.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Mbappe.
We have got changes
Number
here from
11,
both sides, in fact.
Van Basten. Number 4, Hazard. Number 5,
Great vision.
Number 22, Franz
And he can clear it
Beckenbauer.
away.
Coming on the field, number 23, number 14, Van Nistelrooy. Number 7, Soboslai.
Plays it across.
Number 3, Adams.
Last-ditch defending,
Number
but that'll
2,
do.
Marquinhos.
Shot could be Pedri!
Substitution in progress.
Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Soboslai. Kaka. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 3
And
minutes.
he's quick to
added
get it
time.
clear again. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Neymar. That has been cut short. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive.
Back-to-back losses, guys. Like the stream, guys. If you're new watching, do subscribe also. Next match formation changes చూద్దాం guys.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Zwolle have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works.
Chance! Goal!
Good goal by Kylian Mbappe, guys.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation
goal
into a goal,
celebration,
and it's very impressive.
Kylian Mbappe.
Zwolle finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now that's well seen too. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Looking to play him in, and this is Raul. And the ball's gone oh, he's been caught napping. India are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Mbappe, nicely weighted ball, well read, nice interception. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Pedri, that's a cute ball. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
If you're new watching, do subscribe, guys, and like the stream also.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Knocks it into space. And the shot! They've done it!
Another good goal by Raul, guys.
And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Vitinha. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Under an awful lot of pressure. And the through ball. Oh, hang on. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolute. Big chance! And it's in!
Hat-trick goals, guys.
There is a
Kylian
man
Mbappe.
right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That really is quite fabulous, all his own. And that's it.
Opponent give up,
That's it
guys.
for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
I will try new formation, guys. Is that formation? We'll check it, guys. Let's try this formation, guys. We'll see, guys, how this formation will work. Sajid, bhai. Hello. Hi, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Gets a good foot in there.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Costa Curta. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Well read, nice interception. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Fernando Torres. And here's Batistuta. Great vision. Looking for options for movement. Look at the space here. Takes a shot!
Good goal by Lionel.
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then
I am
the key
efootball
element is
player.
always pace. That's
Okay,
what
bro.
really
Where are you from, bro?
apart.
Sajid,
And it's
bro.
difficult to find an answer to it
Where are you from?
when it's applied like that.
Shot a goal! It's in!
Another good goal by
Again, in
Raul.
a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players
If
in
any
that
you watching,
position,
do
I think,
subscribe,
will
guys.
probably
And
fluff
like the
that.
stream also.
No, not this fella.
Raul!
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kakitani.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's there to retrieve it. And the pass is intercepted. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to play it through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
You are from Iran. Good, bro.
Wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are
I am
flying.
from India, bro.
Oh, that is a bit special. Well, and that's it.
Opponent give up,
That's where we
guys.
have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and
Do
my
subscribe, bro.
co-commentator Jim Beglin.
Sajid,
A
bro.
very good evening to you all.
Subscribe my channel, bro.
And we come to you now with a quick
And like the stream also, bro.
for our World Charity Fund.
Your play is good. Thank you, bro. Subscribe my channel, bro. Where are you from? I am from India, bro. I am from India, bro. Like the stream, bro. And subscribe also. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Suggest to your friends also, bro. If any you watching, do subscribe, guys. And like the stream also.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. I do not argue with that. And the shots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
India with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. Has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Pirlo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary. Now he's got space here. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And that's a dangerous ball. Shoots! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes
You are also a
in those
efootball gamer,
areas
bro.
are very punishable.
Mbappe is on his shot, surely! And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? That's an imaginative pass. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Done delicately.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Mbappe. He might be in here. Pirlo. This is Pirlo! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Number 21,
India leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
India definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although
Sajid bro, you are also playing efootball.
You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Stood up well to him there. Raul, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, cracking ball. Oh, takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Offside, guys.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Sajid bro, like the stream bro.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Vitinha. Number 8. Mbappe. Number 13. Pirlo. Coming on the
Your
field.
impression so far, Jim?
Number 9.
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Neymar. There's the delivery. And that should get the job done.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Raul. Mbappe. Real chance! Really well taken
Good goal by
goal.
Kylian Mbappe.
A two-goal
When you're watching, do
lead,
subscribe
and
guys,
they're
and like the
firmly
stream
in control.
also.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
India are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well read, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, can he get onto this? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time.
Offside guys. Only one challenge. Next match bro.
There will be
Kakatani.
3 minutes
And the number on the board is 3.
I am not that
Excellent challenge
much
there,
pro player bro.
uncompromising. Messi. Mbappe, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
A quick reminder today that
Mbappe claiming the man of the match
smoking is
award,
in areas
and
shown
there
on
is
this map.
very little
Thank
room
you
for
your
argument.
cooperation.
Yeah bro, join the room. I will create a room. I'm not that much of a pro player bro. Where are you from, bro? Where are you from, bro? See, bro, match room number is there, bro. 32663697. Bro, are you there? Okay. If you're new watching, do subscribe, guys. And like the stream also. What device are you playing on? iPhone 15 plus, bro.
Hello and welcome one and
If
all.
you're new
The
watching, do
atmosphere
subscribe,
building
guys.
very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome.
And like the
Gorgeous,
stream also.
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Raul. Well, oh no, what has happened here? In by Rijkaard. Marquinhos tries to clear.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kajiolu can get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Plenty to aim at. Shot, surely! And he's done it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was
Bro,
allowed
send
so much room
friend request,
when he
bro.
should have been
Send
boxed
friend
in.
request.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tries to pass it through. Zubimendi. Messi wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Good ball, good. There's the shot! Played into space. Good ball over the top. Batistuta! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
He's having a shot! Batistuta finds himself offside. India heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Neymar. Zubimendi. Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted.
There will be 3 minutes
Corner.
added time.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar plays it short. And this is Raul.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of
Bro, do
effort or
subscribe my
endeavour in
channel,
the
bro.
first half.
Those of you making their way home on public
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
And send request
The
also.
message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
India are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Batistuta. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. He's had a shot! And yes, it's
That's
there!
my mistake, bro.
It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's a cute ball. Rijkaard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Real chance here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Kajolu works it forward. Half an hour gone in the second half. Van Dijk makes the interception.
Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nice looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Great ball if he can get there. Thinks about the shot.
There will be
Neymar.
1 minute added time.
Pedri. And that's it. Decent game of
Good
football,
game, bro.
intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I enjoyed that, Peter.
If any you're watching, do subscribe, guys, and like the stream also. Like the stream, guys. If any new watching, do subscribe also. Like the stream, guys. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, guys.
Well, what a
If you
scene
watching,
we
do
have
subscribe,
here.
guys.
There's a real expected
like the
buzz
stream
in the
also.
stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's an honour, Peter, to be in the presence of Roberto Baggio.
Well, there've been a few pretenders down the years, but surely he is still the true prince of Italian football.
Without a doubt, something about him just inspires confidence. He plays with a different brand of passion, a mindset all of his own. A maverick.
The very best in the business. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Fernando Torres. Roberto Baggio! Roberto Baggio! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done
I
great
guess
there,
really
both
playing like
reading
his
it
opponent.
and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to clear it. India have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Torres. That ball looks a good one. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. That has ended up in no man's land. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. India yet to have an attempt on goal. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pickford gets it away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pacho. And it's Baggio. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Kimmich with the short one. Looking to go deep. Van Dijk with the clearance. Showing great feet there. Played it again. Yeah, he's dealt with that well. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
When you're watching, do subscribe, guys.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Rijkaard. Out of play for a goal kick. Roberto Baggio. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Like the stream, guys.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
There will be 1
India
minute
have
added
got it
time.
back and they'll have another go. It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's half-time here.
Half time, guys.
A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How would you review the
Hello,
first half?
attendees. This
Well,
is
simply
a
put,
Most
Peter, they haven't been
Children's
good enough
announcement.
to trouble
With
the
the father of
opposition.
a boy
They
in
What is this,
need
guys?
to play with more
What is
courage
this?
in the second half
A nearby
and
member
a lot more
staff.
intent.
Is this formation?
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Like the stream, guys.
Here we go again then.
India really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Knocks it into space. Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And that has been clubbed away.
What the?
It's a throw in. Done delicately. There's the shot! He scored!
Finally, guys.
Just the
Foul.
pick-me-up the whole game needs! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
India have penetrated for the first time.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Neymar. Roll! Oh, he's hit the bar! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pressing high and with purpose. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rijkaard.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's an imaginative pass. And Dijk makes the interception. And it's Messi, looking for the run, and he welcomes it in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Time for some changes, guys.
Substitution in progress.
Changing forward players only, guys. Defender.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. That has been cut short. And he's managed to get rid.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
2 added
And
minutes
here's
have been
Torres.
indicated.
Roberto Baggio. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
If any new watching, do subscribe, guys, and like the stream also. Stream ఎడ్ చేస్తున్నాను guys. మళ్ళీ రేపు కంటిన్యూ చేస్తాను. Okay, bye guys. See you.